And good evening one, good evening all. Welcome back. We are live and exclusive to twitch.tv. I'm your host Swishbone. The chat box is over in that direction as we are once more trailing in the sky. So you'll see a slight change to my party. Well, that's because at the end of the last stream, it was heavily implied that our next encounter is going to be against Cassius. So I wanted to know, is there going to be a unique scene if we have Richard, Estelle, and Joshua together? Well, the only way we're going to find out is by going through the base and carrying on our journey here in alternate Leiston Fortress. We're going closer to the top, and maybe we'll find out some answers. Since you got the drop on us, we're going to quickly back out of that one. You know what? I'm going to fight you as I can. You missed.
Alright, we rule.
As you can see, experience of the party has kind of dried up because we are very high level. He was looking right at... Oh, hang on. Joshua has the death icon. Well, that makes life much easier. Yeah, difference between high-speed mode and regular mode, people.
Inadequate performance.
I'm assuming that's from our party being adequate rather than the enemy. I get the feeling that Richard will be very, very unhappy with the performance of his unit if they carried on like this. Zaram powder. If only I'd come with an explosive trap. Well, to be fair, that was something that happened all the time in the Adventures of Alundra, actually. You could open up chests and they'd blow you up. Now, that hasn't worked. I meant to get behind him, but I didn't. Now I've got you. Really, Richard? You missed him? I can't have that.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Of course, voiced by Keith Silverstein. So, Masayoshi Shido's voice actor, basically.
Not done yet.
And Tatsuya's voice if you're an OG Persona fan from Persona 2. Some more Sepith. Did you know the average human body contains enough bones to make an entire human skeleton? No! There's enough bones for a skeleton inside a human body? Wow! Oh, I had no idea! I've just seen that, unfortunately, they were going to have the ability to get an instant kill on us. The RNG did not go in our favour, then. So we need to do it another way around.
We're good to go.
Thank you, Estelle. Nice one. Yes, that's right. Off my battlefield. You two.
We're good to go.
And there we are. That was easy. Next. We are in a maze of corridors here, people. You could say it's amazing. All the chat now are like, ugh. And you would be correct to take that view.
All right, what's next?
We got the C03 key. Give me loot or give me death. Exactly, that's right, chest. Give me loot or die. Absolutely. Give me all the loot you've got. Line up every piece of loot you own and surrender it to me.
My. That was easy.
Oh, another chest, cool. A Curia Balm? Nope, Joshua isn't in here. Well, no, because Joshua's there, you pillock. I know Joshua's not in there, he's in my party. You could have chosen any other character's name, apart from Estelle or Richard.
That's that. Let's move out.
Thank you, Johnny Unbuster. Let's move out. Nice little jump scare of the guards standing around there. Ah! I get the feeling that that is the location we need to go to. If that's the case, we're going to come back here later. Oh, that's... Don't you use that. That's the warp map. I don't want to use that.
Piece of cake.
Yes, it was, Estelle. That was a piece of cake. You're not wrong. We are faster than you. Confirm you understand that message. Because there were areas that I've not gone into, and I want to see if there's anything in here. Ah, damn it. Chose the wrong one. Never mind, it's fine.
We're not done yet.
So what's the red chest contain? The yin yang. I have a cousin in Erebonia. He doesn't talk much. Unlike Olivia, who you can never get to shut up. Right, so what exactly is yin and yang? Ah, combines the effects of haze and heal. I don't think anyone's got haze or heal equipped. No. Why have you only got mine 4? Takes your ADF down, but makes your... Well, that was a bit dumb of me. Why have I not got that equipped? I had a lower level water Sepith. Why has he not got it equipped? Answer, because I'm a clot. A tear balm. There are mustard stains in this chest. Yeah, who was eating, like, mustard sandwiches inside that chest? There are better places to eat, people. There are far more nice dining areas than that. Apologies, people. I just accidentally went onto the wrong screen. My mouse. So I have a large screen that's wide, capable of the ultra-wide. I also have a backup screen down here. And occasionally my mouse goes between them. And if you leave the game, it cuts the audio. So that's why you had a brief audio cut out and the video cut out then. Nothing to do with your stream, all to do with me. Sorry, people, I must enjoy my coffee while it's fresh.
Inadequate performance.
A celestial balm? You find a torn note that says, chest number 53 was here. Well, chest within a chest. Maybe it decided to chest it out.
We rule.
Or it was simply the chest. All the embarrassed dads out there are now shaking their heads going, even I wouldn't tell that joke. Oh, another chest. The Onyx Gem. I hope you at least made sure to not leave fingerprints on the crime scene. And what was the crime? The box was open. No one was there to claim it. I acquired it under rights of salvage. What crime was committed? I don't recall a crime being committed.
Not done yet.
You might not approve of my methods, and that's perfectly fine, but it doesn't mean my methods are wrong. It just means you don't approve of them. Yes, these dungeons are very much maze dungeons. Oh, we got a surprise attack against us. Luckily, it didn't result in our deaths, so that's all good.
We're good to go.
Yes, we are indeed good to go, Astel. You're not wrong. Right, so we managed to check out the other areas. We've got some more armaments available. Now, if the boss is coming up, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try a tactic of spreading my party out. And the reason for that is a lot of the time they have attacks early on that can be quite grouped. So by compartmentalising the party, I might be able to avoid a lot of the issues. I don't know if there's going to be a rest point through here, so let's not take any chances by getting ourselves covered off now. The door is locked. And there is a rest point. Great, nice one. So in a quarter of an hour, we managed to navigate our way to the next area. Here we go. You made it, I see. Brigadier General! Dad! Dad. I thought the ordeal revolving around the Oreo was over. But it looks like that was premature of me. I doubt even Ragnar saw this coming. What about you and the Growl Sitter, Krevin? Did you?
Yep, took us completely by surprise. Although I can't say for sure whether the bigwigs at the top of the congregation for the sacraments had any idea this might happen.
I do wonder. Well, I suppose no point debating that now anyway. Let's get down to business. As you know, I'm the third of the Guardians. If you defeat me, you can move on. If you can't, the road will remain forever closed. Of course, you already know as much, don't you? Indeed, we came fully resolved to do what we knew was waiting for us. Defeating you will allow me to finally cut down my hesitations and move forward. And for that reason, I will hold back nothing. That's what I wanted to hear. Still, I wasn't expecting the two of you to get dragged into this with you out of the country. I've been reading all the letters you send me. How are you two doing? Good?
They're both doing great.
Yeah, glad to see you look so well too. I'm not planning on letting age get the better of me yet. Either way, this will be a good chance to show me how much you've improved since you left on your trip. I'm looking forward to it.
Right!
Of course. Well, I think that's enough talking. It's time we got started. As I'm sure you understand already, I couldn't hold back even if I wanted to. So, Richard, I have only one thing to say to you. Yes, sir! Defeat me. That is all. I shall! And rather nicely, this theme is the one that was playing in the trailer for second chapter. When it said that Joshua had left on his own and the Star was determined to bring him back. Which I think is a really cool touch. He's out of range in a moment. Just out of range for that. Same for that. He is in range for Luminous Wheel, but I don't like... Hang on, what was his health there? 80,000. Right, that's kind of annoying. Okay, no big deal. For now, let's see if we can get a buff or something going on. Yeah, give yourself some more speed. That'll come in handy. Ah, that's annoying. I need to move the stall a bit closer. In fact, what I might do, ironically, is attack him. Gonna do no damage, but it gets her closer. And I've just seen that he's gonna have his move. So I'm actually gonna use a Stall's Craft, believe it or not. Ah, he resists clock down. Look, I'm not surprised, but I'm just disappointed.
Wanna see what I got? Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Too slow. Go for it, Wheel of Time!
That caused him some damage. That's an interesting move. That's a very interesting move. It's also very annoying, but that's okay. I mean, I don't want to be wasting any of the major craft moves unless I have to. He's not likely to do that. Hey, you can get in place for that. Go for do strike. Yeah, that whittles him down a little bit, but not that much, to be honest. What I could really do with here is getting some healing on for Richard. That's 6,000, that's 12. Just a regular attack. He packs a massive punch, but again, it is Cassius. I'm kind of not surprised. Idea. I've got a plan here. Bit of a risky plan, but risky plan nonetheless. Right, I see. You've not got the craft points, have you? So you can't do it. That's fine. Tell you what, I've got an idea here. Now that's frustrating. I should have used his move after all, but never mind. Right, okay.
Be gone.
Again, quite powerful, but not as powerful as I thought he'd be. I'm quite surprised. Well, let's get some regular moves in here. Could really do with something that raises it. In fact, this is where...
Guys, come on!
That's a perfect time for that move. Ironically, this might get him stuck planning moves here. But it depends on what he's going to do next. Yeah, it's a regular attack. You got the lowest HP for now.
As clouds fall, Sakura blooms. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom. Sakura's morning moon!
Well, that certainly hurt him. I don't think he was expecting that. Some kind of self-buff, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a buff. This is where I deal it. Don't know if it has it, that's annoying. Normally you can cancel buffs, but I don't think there's a debuff move, which is really annoying. Because like in the remake, if you use the move anti-sat, it removes like buffs, but it doesn't have it. It's more status effects. The only thing you can do is cancel arts and crafts, which is not much use, to be honest. I mean, we can try and go for clock down. That might, but actually, not to be fair, he resisted it last time. In which case, best thing to go for here. Yeah, see, it hurt Kevin, but it crucially didn't do anything to Estelle because of Earthguard. So that was kind of useful. This might be where I'll need to revive Kevin, depending on what the move does, and depending on who is targeted. I like that Phoenix, that's awesome. That is really good. Oh, it's not going to hit Kevin, that's useful to know. Oh, maybe it will, actually. I think I just saw Kevin in the battle then. Here we go. Yeah. It absolutely shredded Kev, but the good news is it stopped. The one thing it did do was avoid having any damage to Estelle and Joshua, so that could have been worse. For now, the thing that I need to do here, Richard can deal with himself. Go over. Oh, actually, you might be able to get close enough to do it. Ooh. And that does an instant revive, but I've not got many of those, but it's useful to have them, to say the least. But now, as for you...
May a thousand thorns
Meanwhile, good evening, Snobby. I'm listening to you in the chat there. How are you doing? I've not had a chance to check it out yet. No, I've been too busy.
Strike! Unholy spears of time!
I will run no more.
Ready! Let them break! On go!
Okay. Estelle can sort herself out in a moment. There's a reason I made all of these amazing and sparklings.
We're good to go.
I did them for a reason. But yes, this is the theme that was, to say, from the trailer for the second game.
On guard!
Yeah, it's definitely going for the on-guard move here, it must be said. Right, well, you got the chance. If you can just go for a Terral, please. Right, how much health has he got left? That's the question. 18,000. Okay, I've got an idea here. Bit of a waste in one respect, but also not at the same time. Because I guess there's some extra craft points. Yeah, that's that irritating move. Again, there's not much we can really do with that, apart from heal ourselves up. It's not perfect, it's not ideal, but it'll have to do for now. I'm just going to hope it's going to be enough. Question of what he does next. 100 blows, we can get away with that. That could have been worse.
As clouds fall, Sakura blooms. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom.
Sakura, morning moon!
That's got him low, but it's not enough to finish him. I get the feeling we're going to see a desperation move here. That's his defense raising. He's going to hit us with his counter move. I know what's going to happen now. There's nothing I can do about it. I know what's going to happen next. Oh no! That's not what I expected to happen. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. That's actually a really positive surprise. I am shocked. That's not what I expected to happen. This might be it. We might beat him. Here we go. And Destel gets the winning shot.
We rule.
Indeed you do, Estelle. Indeed you do. She'll be very proud of being the one to bring her old man to his knees, Estelle. She'll be very, very delighted at that. And we got the Divine Blades emblem, whatever that means.
I think all this room's about his strength for selling him. We did it! Congratulations. That was a well-earned victory. So, Richard, have you finally been able to clear aside your hesitations? I believe so. No matter where life may end up taking me, the swordsmanship I learned from you will always have a place under use. As such, I intend to keep following the path I have chosen for myself, pride in my heart. Well said. Although I can't pretend not to be a tad disappointed. If you'd returned to the army, I could have piled all my work onto you and Sid. Looks like I'm not going to retire anytime soon. I'm afraid not. But know this. As my final duty as a member of the military, I will resolve this crisis and return everyone to the real world. I have no doubt of that. I'll be counting on you. Don't worry about us either, Dad. Me and Dash will get out of here safely. We promise. Yeah, we'll be just fine.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
When you get out of here, you'll have to try and find the time to put back to the boat from time to time, too. I'll be happy to see you. Make sure you bring Ren with you, alright?
Oh? No problem.
Look forward to it. Regardless, my time here is short, so I'll make this brief, Kevin. By now, you must have a fairly good idea who the Lord of Phantasma is, correct?
Yeah, I just need one last push to be completely certain. I'll probably get that push in the next area too.
I see. It's not really my place to say anything more to you, so I would ask only that you not forget this. No man is an island. Unless his name is Madagascar. No matter how much they may wish to isolate themselves from others, none can live their life truly alone.
Oh!
Dead. Well, we have one area remaining now. After that, what we've accomplished here, I'm not sure we'll have anything to fear.
Yeah! Here, let's head back to the scenic route to find the monument. Then we can find out what the condition for opening it is.
But yeah, that was a really cool fight. It was well balanced. He had a lot of very devastating moves. But what I liked is there was none of this, I'm going to heal myself 9 million times BS. It was a proper straight fight. And his moveset was very, very cool. Now, what is that Brigadier General's badge? I get the feeling it's going to be an accessory. Oh, wow. Look at that. Every stat is increased apart from range. Every single stat. Question is, that has an increase to craft points, which is kind of useful. Yours have status effects and defenses. Give it to Kevin. There it is. Look at that for a boost. That'll help Kev. It might well be that I need to switch over to somebody else at some point. I wonder if that's a reward you only get for beating him. If you don't beat him, you don't get it. It makes sense. But then again, he did say you can't continue if you don't beat him, so that suggests it's not an optional fight. It's not like in the first game, where you're in the top of Gransel Castle. There's a fight you don't have to win. Or if you do, you get major bragging rights. Right, in which case, it's back to the Erbe Scenic Route. And somewhere along here is the final of the stones. I'm not sure which way it is, so we'll just have to take a look. Oh, bugger. That's annoying. My own fault. I was too lackadaisical. Right, we can back out of that now. There's no point in us expending our energy here. The rewards aren't that great for experience. But if we get the preemptive, it is worth it. I've just realised I've still got my party split apart. So I will change the formation. I do think having that formation made a big difference actually in that fight. Because that formation allowed us to keep the party apart.
Alright, what's next?
We saw what happened when Kevin fell. We were able to split park, get him back in position. We didn't have the issue that we normally have. You three can be the front guard, and then Kev can be at the back. A, he's a ranged attacker, and B, he's got all the magic and healing. There's no point in him being in the front row. It's a complete waste of time. We will also have to go into the Royal Villa at some point soon, I think.
Be interested to see what's waiting for us there.
We rule.
Yes, indeed, we do rule.
We're good to go.
Easiest way to get our craft points back is by attacking enemies like that. The front of the monument is glowing. Ah, right, no, it's not the new one. It wasn't the blue one. And it wasn't the orange one either. So all we gotta do is lap the scenic route. Right, there's another one to our south, actually. Let's go check that one. So the way the map works on here is a little... I won't say it's counterintuitive, that's not fair. But it's certainly not as obvious as modern games. If you're planning to come back and play the original Trails games, because you played the first chapter remake, by the way, be advised there is quite a lot of old school jank, but it is still worth playing them. They've got great story, great characters, and the great advantage is they run on almost anything. Because they were designed for early 2000s PCs and the PSP, they don't take a lot of processing power to run. So you can run them quite easily, even if you've got a really old, decrepit laptop, it'll still hold. I'm not sure if I've been through the red door, so let's find out. Yeah, no, we've already got this one because it would tell us what it was missing. So in that case, then we got a choice. We go left or right. Let's go left. And go out this way. Right, there's the next one to the right. If it's not here, then it's got to be the last one. In my lord's place, I, the Schwarzritter, do decree. Here lies the Black Ark. Place on your hand this monument, the orphan of a lost village among your number. Oh, it's one of Joshua's doors. Where? That's... The Schwarzritter is waiting for us in here. Yeah, for some reason he really wants me to come see him. Yeah, that about sums it up. So the choice is yours, Joshua. Naturally, I'll be accepting his invitation. As soon as you're all ready, let me know. Then I'll touch the monument. Joshua! I am. No matter what happens, I'll be fine. All we have to do now is keep moving forward. And that's what I intend to do. Right. So the final door's Joshua's door. I'm a bit surprised by that. Let's do it. The Schwarzritter. So I'm guessing Black Ark, that suggests we might be going possibly back to the Oriole. Yeah. Why here? Ah, no, we're on the ship, but it's a different colour. It was red, now it's grey or purple. And we've got a sealed door up ahead of us. Yeah, so our next area is the Glorious, huh? Or rather, a version of it is black instead of crimson. Well, I see why they call it the Black Ark now. Yeah, it looks like it's the same size as the original Glorious. It has the same layout too. We can't be sure until we actually go inside and look around though. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a barrel of laughs. Although we should have figured as much. This is our last area to go for and all. It'll most likely be full of Ouroboros acheisms, just like the laboratory was too. You know the drill. Guards up, guys. Got it. Yeah, we're back on board the Glorious, people. So we're not on board the Oriole, we're on board the Glorious. And I can't change my camera at this point, but I can. Hey! Rest point. That's more like it. We've got a rest point. We don't have to mess around stumbling in the dark. along the Erbe Royal Scenic Route. I bet it'd be interesting if I had Ren in the party here, actually. If I had Ren in the party, she'd be like, "Yeah, come home," kind of thing. Yep, I remember this as Estelle. When Estelle was on her own. And she was like, "Get out of my way." I actually really enjoyed that chapter, the 6th chapter of Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. That was my favourite chapter of that entire game. The stream that I did in one take. We did a 7-hour stream where we did that. That was amazing. The Olibornum Ray. Well, that's got to be for Olivia. No worries. I won't tell anyone about your theft. After all, chests do not speak. That's quite correct. You're not a snitch, are you? Snitches get stitches. Oh, right. Looks like we're not going to be able to get past this guy. Let's take him on. Right, I believe that they are going to be physical damage only. Yeah, they're physical. Whereas I don't know if they're physical or magical. No, they take damage, that's fine. Ah, defense down, that's effing annoying. I don't need that. Whittle it down for now. The question is... Looks like it's neutral to most archaeas, to most forms of magic. Now, as Richard, yeah, even that's not going to help. Might as well get ready to use Soul Blow. Taking his move down, but raised his craft points.
An adequate performance.
They are vulnerable, at least. They're vulnerable to magic, so that's useful to know. Right, we're not getting through there without going back on ourselves. Okay, fine. Since they're vulnerable to magic, you two can East End thug that one for me. Nice one. Useful to know. Yeah, magic is definitely the way to go on them. Use the bonus while you've got it, people. That's the plan there. Moment I saw the critical, that was the way to take it.
My. That was easy.
He wasn't wrong. He was not wrong. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything back this way. If not, we'll just go back on ourselves. I got the feeling this is literally back the way we came. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's go back over the bridge, because I might be able to get access to a treasure chest room. Yeah, right there. We got an S tablet. I get the feeling we've already met. Say, you got a twin by any chance? No. One of me is more than enough hell for this world. Don't encourage that darkness there, Chest. Don't ever encourage the fact that I could have, like, spawned a second version of me. That's not a good thing. No one wants that. Ah, that's sealed off. Yeah, we've already been in there. That's fine. Okay. So all we managed to do is go in a complete circle, people, which is not much of a surprise of me at the helm. And I think I've already been over this way as well. I believe there was a door here. Oh, no, there's a set of stairs here. Okay. I've not gone there. So what's through here? That's right, the route we can get to. Right, okay, cool. I don't know if I had a chance then for a preemptive strike that I missed. But no matter. Nothing we can do now. Say time magic seems to be the one. As I say, it seems that none of the magics have any real boost on the other. Managed to miss. Excellent. So in terms of experience, the payouts here have gotten pitiful. Oh, a lot of chests. A terral balm. A cascade of freshly hatched spiders hurries out from the chest. Good for them. A celestial balm. Shh. Hashtag treasure chest life. You're not going to trend with that, mate. You're not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Lots of Sepith. This chest has cursed you with an insatiable urge to check all the other empty chests. You're quite right, because I want all the loot. You can't hide it from me, empty chest. Found the crab special. What are you looking at? You get it? Wood. EP charge 3. There's a note. Beware the carnivorous bookshelf. Oh gee, I wonder who would normally benefit from having a carnivorous bookshelf full of meaty books to get through. I don't know anyone who could possibly have that kind of demand. And then we got a gladiator belt. Why are you leaving me open? I'm starting to be cold. It raises a fair point, actually. Actually, no, that's a very fair point. Now, what does the gladiator belt do? Just raises... Oh, it has auto craft points up. So while your defenses drop, you get craft points back. Wow, that's really useful. I'm going to give it to Joshua for now, but I may change it back depending on what happens next. Because his AoE S-craft move could be one that's very useful to get anytime we want it. Found an S-tablet. Were you the one who made me feel empty inside? Nah, Chest, you like me, you always were empty inside. More Sepith. Guess what my favourite tree is? Chestnut. Get it? I hate my life. I don't blame you there, Chest. And a Zaram capsule. Please do not disturb the sleeping mimics. Is that a Dark Souls reference? Sleeping mimics. Insulating tape. Look behind you. Nothing there. Celestial Balm. It's you! It really is you! I'm a huge fan! Will you sign my chest? You got a pen? No? Then sorry I can't. And the Gargant armor. Hey, I stole this first. Yes, and I stole it off you. Deal with it. Because you stole it, you've got no right to claim it, do you? Raises defense and ADF, but it drops his speed by a colossal amount. And I can't... He's already got one. Can you wear the Gargant armor? Yes, you can. Excellent. Okay, that'll do. I'll give it to you, Estelle. Yeah, you can't ever surprise them. The question is, will there be anything up here on the side, any other cupboards that we can find? It's worth us taking a look. There might be other, like, you know, places. If there's not, then it's no big deal. Yeah, we've already come back here. That's fine. That's okay. So we managed to clean the place out from what I can see. Now the question is, will the elevator be working? Yeah, that's where we are. So it's nice of them to include a map for us. And we're going down. We're back in the open. Lots of places to go. The gate is firmly locked. And I'm guessing we need a key to get through. Okay, that's not going to work. What about this way? Ah, here we are. And we have a way upstairs there. Or a way upstairs here. We'll go left. Well, my left. It's their right, but don't tell them that. The Lebensborn, yes. If you're going to take all that out, the least you could do is take care of the dust too. If you want me to clean you, you're going to have to pay my contract rate. 1 million Mira. Right, there's no ambush there, which is frustrating. That's one enemy who's not getting an attack in. That's really good news. You can join Kevin with that. Movement down, that's frustrating. On the flip side... Yeah, I had a feeling that wasn't going to kill it. But I'm hoping that we'll now be in position to finish these off. The question is whether Richard with his strength up will do it. Not quite, surprisingly. That's one enemy taken. Oh, interesting, it did no damage. Okay. Fair enough.
Not done yet.
Okay, right, next. Yeah, there we go. Another chest. We found the emerald gem. Have you met my cousin, Chester? Last I heard, he was living a few dungeons over. You all look the same to me, so I can't say if I've met him or not. You all have a really wooden look. You're a bit too stiff. Ah, been in there already, okay. Ah, we can't go through that door. Right, that makes sense. So I'm guessing we'll now be able to go this way. Yep, down the stairs. What's in here? Lots of chests. Oh, yes. We found insulating tape. Kya! You see the most secret part of my body! It's so embarrassing! EP charge 2. Making changes in the Japanese script? How treacherous! Celestial Balm? When I was told I need to lose weight, this was not what I had in mind. But I had it in mind because I wanted the loot. Curia Balm? Gary was here. Ash is a loser. Yeah, so Ash, that told you, yeah. Oh yeah, 20 years later, you're a loser. Who's Ash? I don't know. You tell me. Found a gold gem? Don't you know greed is one of the 7 deadly sins? I don't care if it's one of the 7 deadly sins. Give me the loot. I'm not asked if it's a sin. I want it. Give it to me. And we got a lighter plus. Anyone need a storage chest? I charge cheap. Right. Interestingly, that was called the lighter plus, which tells me we actually need to have that equipped for preventing freeze. So I'm actually going to use that one. It tells me we're going to need it. And I also noticed I got a Layden's Born earlier. So as much as I don't want to do it, I'm going to have to take the Gladiator Bolt off Joshua. Because that tells me we're going to need to prevent against death blows. I can't run the risk of my party being wiped out. Oh. Is that a further way down? It certainly seems to be. Interesting. I'll go down there in a minute. Ah, boo. Game's like, nice try. Super nice try. Ah, I see, but if we go up the stairs here and cross the bridge, we might be able to make it. At least that's my idea. I don't know if I can, though. Ah, yes. Because that's the way across the bridge, and I bet you it's not going to let us go through. Oh, maybe it will. Okay. But will it let us go through here? Oh. Don't walk into the barricade. That will hurt. Right, it appears there's actually nothing of value there. I'm quite surprised. I'm disappointed. Oh. That wasn't what I had in mind, but okay, fair enough. Didn't think it was going to quite be enough. I thought I'd try it anyway. Oh well, that's useful. Nice. Hopefully, if you get in there and smack it... Oh. His movement was that low. Oh, we managed to feint it. Perfect. That's perfect.
My. That was easy.
Yes, despite the movement inhibition, we managed to clear it quite quickly. Right, I'm going to see where these downstairs go. I'm actually curious enough. Right, well, there's loot, but no way to interact with it. Oh. Oh. Oh, God, look if it isn't. Why? Why did this have to happen to me? If I could have just unraveled the mysteries of this world and reported them to Ouroboros, my promotion would be guaranteed. This is all their fault. Of course it is. All of this is their fault.
Same old, same old. How in Adios' name did you end up captured here?
You! How did you all get all here? You all came to laugh at me, didn't you? I bet you did! Oh, yes. Yes, I did, Gilbert. You're pathetic. I will laugh at you until the end of time, pal.
Yeah, sorry, we totally forgot you were even here. So what? You got Whistler the same way you ended up in the forest?
As a matter of fact, yes. This appears to be another recreation of a real place that the capital was. As I was starting to take in my surroundings, I was surrounded by Vogels and knocked out by electric shocks. Then when I woke up, I found myself here.
Wow, must have been a blast.
Yeah, he seems mentally drained. Hold on, Gilbert. If we mess with the panel over there, we should be able to disturb his bear and get you out of there. No, Joshua. Let him cook. Leave him. Forget it and leave me be. Even if by some miracle I manage to make it out of this world, I'll just end up as Lord Campanelle's plaything again. As if a guy like me had any real shot of being promoted in Ouroboros anyway. Why'd I ever get my hopes up? Oh.
Yeah, poor guy's tripped up in the spiral of negativity.
Oh dear.
I swear! Get a hold of yourself, man! You're an adult, aren't you? Start acting like one!
What?
You might still be one of Ouroboros' lackeys, but that doesn't mean I can leave you to rot here in a cell! That's not how priests do things!
Yes, it is, Estelle! Yes, it is! He's an asshole with a liability! He tried to invade a high school and steal children! He kidnapped you! Leave him! Leave him to rot! He deserves no pity!
You're either gonna come with me of your own free will, or I'm gonna have to drag you out of there! Pick which one you want!
Estelle!
Yeah, that's the feisty girl I know and love.
Okay, fine! Get rid of this damn barrier and get me out of here! Please! I'll do anything!
Why didn't you just say it in the first place, you big dummy?
As you wish.
You really are a special thing, aren't you? Alrighty then, let's mess with that panel over there and get him out.
No! Just leave him be! Why are we setting him free? Are you all such naive paragons? Yep, so it's not harder. It's open! I'm free! I'm free! The goddess has not forsaken me after all!
Yeah, you wouldn't believe he was asking to be left alone a minute ago, would you?
Bah! Keep in mind, this hardly spells a victory over me, though. Ordinarily, I wouldn't feel compelled to thank my enemies, no matter what they did. But I'll make an exception just this once and give you this. I hope you appreciate it. Got a security card. Okay. Hey.
Isn't this?
That's the very latest glorious security guard. It's something I was given back in the real world before coming here, though. So who knows if that's to be any use to you. And that's not my problem. I bid you all farewell. The next time we meet, we will once again be foes. Don't expect any mercy.
I feel like my brain just switched itself off so I haven't processed what just happened.
What's a peculiar young man?
Despite what he said, Kevin, I think we may be also able to use that card. Yeah, funny, I was thinking the same thing. If we pass anywhere, it looks like we can use it. Let's give it a whirl.
Yes, you set him free, but what did it cost? Everything. Right, can I get this loot? That's the question. 2 and 4. Yay, it works, okay. I don't believe there's anything in the other cells. Found 5,000 Mira. The chest's interior was professionally decorated.
Well, I mean, if you're going to store something, store it in style, I guess. And we found Seal 2. I'll see you in court. Good luck with that, pal. This isn't even a real world. He'll get to court and the judge will be like, this is merely a sentencing hearing. So we found the dungeons and freed someone who I'd really rather not freed, but Estelle was determined to put him in his place, to be fair. That's just inconvenient. Let's try that again, shall we? Yes, time magic seems to be one of the most useful of the elements in this game. But so does East End Thug. Yay! We feinted it and killed it at the same time.
Not done yet.
So it's kind of annoying how little the rewards are now, but I think that's just because we're all so relatively OP. Access to this elevator is currently limited. To operate this elevator, please confirm your identity using an up-to-date security card. Access granted. There we go.
I can't believe the car we got earlier seriously worked.
Yeah, we should be able to get down and hang it now. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Before we do that, though, I have an idea. There was another door that was locked. I want to give it a try, if I can get to it. I might not be able to. Have I been in this door as well? No, I haven't. Oh, well. Found a terror bomb. You think I could use it in a paint job? No, I think you could use more loot to give to me. Curio Balm. There was treasure here. It's gone now. It's not gone. It's been taken to a better place. My pockets. Terror Balm. Well, an empty chest is good for sitting and resting. Come, sit down. Sit down and rest. EP charge 2. The Eternal Abyss mocks you. As does the stream chat, the site reddit.com, my own parents. I'm used to it, game. The Bloody Slaughter. Oh gee, I wonder who'd use a weapon like that. Oh, why was I born a wooden container? Don't worry, you were the best wooden container you could be. And the Gladiator headband again. Oh, the next chest locks you up and throws away the key. Yeah, well, the next chest won't do that. It will want to, but it won't be able to. The Gladiator headband, that is the same as before. So yeah, the Gladiator pelt, that one has, the recovery rate is up, whereas that automatically recovers craft points. That's actually really useful, but I don't want to lose access to the debuff, to the status defenses. So for now, what I will say is, with him having that craft points recovery up one, he'd probably be very, very useful, because a lot of enemies would be able to get stun locked by his move, Luminous Wheel. Now, I want to quickly go back the way I've come. I just want to see if I can get access to the other area that was locked down. And if I can, it might have something there. If it doesn't, it's no big deal. It says the gate is firmly locked. We can't use it. That's disappointing. Oh, bugger. Luckily, though, we can run away. There's a blue door there. Interesting. I wonder whose door that is. Let's find out. Okay, now that we've got all you guys out of the way. I'd say it could be someone in our number, or it could be a different character.
Let's move out.
Either way, we have found a hidden door. So, quick save my game, and we'll see whose door this is. Only those who have struggled through countless battles are worthy of entering here. Only upon finishing the 400th battle will this door be opened. I've definitely fought more than that. Okay, let's see what's in here. Welcome to the Velvet Room. Yeah, definitely the Velvet Room, this. It has that vibe. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. So we're not having to fight this one, so the question is, what is it? Let's find out. Oh, a broken bracer emblem. Report on the attack on Erebonia's Bracer Guilds. In 1202, many of the branches of the Bracer Guild in Erebonia came under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the Orbital Communications Network in the capital was rife with calls and messages, and the situation grew increasingly grave. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the 2nd Subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the city's underground waterways. Judging by explosives used and means employed, this was the work of professionals. Currently working to confirm the locations of potentially dangerous persons within the country. From Intelligence Division 3rd Subdivision to Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision. A Jaeger member has been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for logistics in the Jester Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on other members of the same corps in the country. From Erebonian Bracer Guild to the Berlian Bracer Guild Gransel branch. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdallr came under attack. We are unable to contact the bracers charged with overseeing them. We request the aid of high-ranking bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The Bracer Guild here in Erebonia has sent a message to the Guild's Gransel branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. Two days after the assaults began, Cassius Bright, S-rank, arrived in the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in the chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. By this point, guilds in 6 cities have been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonia was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear they could not be counted upon. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up to that point. And after choosing a small number of bracers who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have to build a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border controls are. It did not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The bracer sent by LeBeur's Guild is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-rank bracer, whose file in our subdivision has rated him as an L4 threat, the second highest level possible. He is also the man believed to have commanded the counter-offensive against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. May potentially pose a threat to national security, so he is being carefully watched. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Attempts to track CB failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it as it stands. Several bracers are currently traveling abroad aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. 6 bracers assaulted the Jaeger's base. The Jaegers inside the base were apprehended. We have identified it to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. The discovery of the enemy's base revealed that it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaegers' movements became much more passive, and the two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the Guild representative made contact with the Intelligence Division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. CB has made contact with a member of our subdivision, currently in process of confirming. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The target, CB, has proposed a joint operation, intending to meet him again at the specified date and time. Strategic analysis of the Bracer Guild attack. Intelligence Division's 2nd Subdivision. What eventually broke the deadlock was a brilliant strategy devised by CB. Having successfully made contact with a member of the Intelligence Division, he made them send a message to HQ in the hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would happen and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB hoped would happen. During the meeting, CB had also given said Intelligence Division member an encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they had been lured out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan, and after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild, the Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate CB were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces who were in other bases were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. Several months after the trial began, Jester was completely dismantled. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Raising the threat level of Cassius Bright, S-rank Bracer, effective immediately. Henceforth, he will be regarded as an L5 threat. He poses a severe threat to national security and must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over the missions over to our foreign agencies. Transmission over. From GSO Special Investigative Department to His Excellency the Imperial Chancellor. We have also confirmed CB's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviors to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the minstrel. We'll continue to follow their movements. Side story. Assault on the Imperial Guilds finished. We got the Jaeged armor, 10,000 mirror. And yes, so Cassius was deemed a S-level threat, the highest level possible. Right, it raises strength but drops arts defense and it drops dexterity. So it's actually not that useful. It's only really useful as someone who's a tank. So someone like Zin, for example, he could be useful for it because he's, you know, designed to purely take physical blows. It could work for him, but I'm not impressed with the armor at all. It explains why the Jaegers have such slow movement. Oh, no. Now it's got to find the way down. Oh boy. I see. I knew it was around this way somewhere. There it is. And that will now get us access to the elevator. Sweet, okay. And will allow us to go towards the hangar. I'm surprised there's not been a checkpoint so far. Not since we were on the first part of the main bridge. I'm quite surprised. And obviously there was somewhere that was blocked on the main deck. Oh. They're now moving freely. Yeah, how turn the tables. Oh, perfect. Marley's down. Let's take advantage. As he's fainted, there's no point in us using our attacks.
Not done yet.
Might as well save our magic points. Save our mana. Oh, we just got some armor, I think. Oh, we got knight armor. Oh, wow, look at that. It's very strong defensive, but look at the speed loss. Again, when am I going to use that? The speed is probably one of the most important stats in this game. Unless you're having someone who's literally going to be a not make any moves, take all the damage tank. There's no point to it. Because you need to be able to maneuver. Ah, we can't get aboard the ship. Ah, well, we have found a place to rest. Which means we're probably about to face a battle. The question is, who's the battle going to be? I did find it interesting, though, that Cassius wanted Estelle and Joshua to bring Ren back with them. I found that very intriguing.
Finally showed up, huh? Huh? Oh.
Done. Kyle.
Even you guys are being used, huh?
Yeah, that's how it looks. The whole situation's too much for my dumb brain to get a handle on, to be honest. I just know we gotta do what we gotta do.
What he said.
I don't think there's any point in thinking too hard about it. Anyway, better just get it over with so you can move on. Makes sense if all parties involved, yeah?
Yeah, good to see you hanging in there, though, Joshua.
How's that whole trip been working out for you?
Yeah, very well, thanks.
I hear your delivery company's been taking off, too. Well, we can't afford to be lazy when we got our debts or imaginary to repay. All the more reason you need to get everything squared away here and get back to the real world. We can't do it without Josette.
Yeah, she's the one who handles all our accounts, you know. If we were forced to make do without her, we'd flop within a month. Haha, that sounds about right.
We're ready to go on our side.
Ah, it's all the Skybird. Yeah, thanks for being so cool about this.
Let's get this over with so you guys can move on.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yeah, we're not gonna be holding anything back against you.
So don't even think about holding back on us.
Let's go. Okay. They have quite a lot of damage, but not as much so far.
I will run no more.
Ready? Time to play!
AoE craft moves are fantastic. They really help.
As clouds fall, Sakura blooms. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present you your doom.
Sakura, morning moon!
He's like, what the fuck? Ow! They're powerful, but not as powerful as I thought they'd be. Quite surprised. I expected more from them. This is all about tanking for now.
Want to see what I got? Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Too slow. Ha! Hold for wheel of time.
There we go. That's one off the battlefield before they even became a threat. Meh.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
I'm not sure these guys are heretics, but let's go for it anyway. That's another one fallen, which is good. And that's another one fallen too. And that kind of hurt, but not as much as I thought it would. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. That's annoying, but meh. Now you guys are down on your luck. And thanks to Kevin having quite decent ADF,
ADS moves, he's able to get rid of that quickly. Now we can hopefully get rid of this prick. Yep, there we go. Now Don Capo is on his own. The only issue now is whittling down his health, which is going to be potentially a problem, but we shall see. Let's see how strong this is on him. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's good. Time magic will do all the damage. That works for me. He's also very, very cheap. I wonder.
Be gone.
No, I didn't impede him as much as I thought. That's okay, we can deal with that. I imagine this fight is probably quite a bit harder at a lower level. I think my party is still quite high level in terms of what the game's for at this point. Not that that's a bad thing. This might not heal Joshua. That's annoying. Never mind. Yeah, we'll whittle him down slowly over time. Because Don is very much on his own. He had a very large crowd of people with him, but it's not made any difference.
All right, what's next?
Not a lot by the looks of it. Certainly in terms of experience, it wasn't. And we got some bloody meatballs, we got some poison, we got some freezing meatballs too.
You guys are beasts.
And I'm happy for that. Well, goes without saying, but we're just a warm-up act here. You got some real monsters waiting for you ahead. So what's your backs?
Oh, well, we'll disappear for now. It seems like we'll be able to remain in this world for a little longer. We should be able to help you out some, too. Don't be afraid of calling us if you need us.
That'll be in reference to Josette's S-Craft. Ah, so the barrier's now dropped. And Josette's Bobcat S-Craft was strengthened. Yep, so it fires a powerful missile in addition to the Gatling guns. So Josette has now been leveled up, in a way.
Yeah, they might not be real down in Cal, but they just like him. You know, those two always were too nice for their own good. Still, at least Josette should be able to rest easier now. Yeah. Either way, we should be able to access the forecastle area of the ship now. So let's head there next. Got it!
But before we do that, we're going to quickly save our game. And I'm going to carry on looking back here in case there's any more loot. Oh, boo. Not even a chest. Not a crust. Oh, that is lame. Lame, 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 lame. I'm disappointed. Back to the deck we go, people. I am disappointed. But it's okay, because we are further in the quest here. That's the way out, so we don't need that just yet. Right, and we instantly find ourselves at a barricaded point, which is not much of a surprise, but check it out. There's a door there. And it's one of the side stories that takes a while. So I'll be interested to see whose that is. We got a Curia Balm. At least buy me dinner first. Hey, that's my line. I've said that way more than you, game. Got some more Sepith. told you the definition of insanity? And we also got the emergency puppet. My brethren warned me of your arrival. You are the one who checks all chests twice. Yes, I am indeed. I want to give you your moment in the spotlight chests. Give you the chance to say some jokes. Make me laugh. Right, let's see how strong these enemies are. Well, for a starter, they've not been possible to be snuck up on, which is a major problem. Oh, Richard. I needed you to hit there, mate. I needed you to hit. But it's okay. We're alright. We can tank it. Especially when Estelle does that. Ah, that move. I remember that. It was kind of annoying for that reason. It could cancel moves. However, this might work to our advantage now. Because this next move's going to do no damage. See? Big, fat, nothing. Every time you use that move, a great big fat nothing. So they're more annoying than anything.
Let's move out.
They're annoying, they're not great for experience. Typical trails, really, when you've got quite a lot of levels on the game. The experience dries up and the rewards get slummer, but that's okay. So we've got Reviving Balm. By the way, where did you find the key to open me? You were already open. Some Sepith. I have no vocal cords and I must scream. That's a reference to a story literally called I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Quite a famous audio, but you can find it online. And we found Cloak. There is one thing I want to know all this time. Is Olivia being an idiot again? Chest, Olivier never stops being an idiot. And then there's this door, which is for who, I wonder. Let's quickly save my game. The darkness is lit by Septium's light, and that light charts as a guide to all who have lost their way. Present to me all of the mystical gems that contain that light. Only then shall the door open. All the mystical gems that contain that light? Is that telling me I need to have Sepith at 9999 for all of them? I wonder. 5,000 mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Where's my loot? Who took it all? I took it. Mirror, mirror. This guy right here. But don't worry, you've nothing left to fear. A super gladiator belt. Hey, nice to see you again. So what does the super gladiator belt do? It auto-craft up, but your defense and strength drops even more. So it's very much a case of your defense and especially your art defense. Your art defense crashes if you've got any kind of boost for it. So it's kind of, if you got high boosted art defenses, it's useless. Found Heaven's Eye. I can't think of anything to say. Then you're like me, game. You're like me. So what does Heaven's Eye do? Combines the effects of Eagle Eye and information. Meh. Realistically, I should have given it to Kevin, but it's fine. It's okay. It felt a bit meh, that, to be honest. I've already opened you. Obviously, we're meant to go through the door there. However, I want to see if there's any more places to explore. And there is. That's a bridge over troubled water. Ooh, there's a door here. What's here? And the loot chest. Strike 2. If a treasure chest is opened in a forest and there's no adventurer there to check it, is this still empty? Ah, so you're going for the Schrodinger's loot, are you? It's both inside the box and outside the box. And if you go over to Queen3210's YouTube channel, at Queen3210, you can understand more about what I'm getting at if you watch a playthrough of a certain game. I've already opened those, that's fine. Oh. Never mind. Didn't mean to do that, but never mind. How fast are you, Joshua? That might attract the enemy to waste a turn stopping Joshua's art move. And that'll mean we can use that to our advantage. Oh, he's still alive, damn it. Oh, no. I'm surprised. Went in a different way to where I expected them. Not that I have a problem with that. I really don't. Goodbye.
Inadequate performance.
Yeah, basically, I reckon I might need to get up to 9999 for those. It's the only thing that makes sense. So, if it's not that, then it's going to be... I don't know what. Ah, so I thought I might be able to sneak up on that one because it was facing the wrong way. But it's like it had an auto detector to let the game know I was there. Which is, well, just how the cookie crumbles, really. Luckily, we've got rid of one of them straight away. Oh, once again. I am surprised by that. Excellent.
Not done yet.
So I'm not going to keep farming the Sepith, but I know it's there. Yep, so we're about to go to the 4 castle. And it's going to take us down, down, down we go. And there's a room here. Ah! This is Estelle's cell. It's where Estelle was kept, I believe. I might as well go after this one while we can. Nice! Not what I expected. Although the stun move is irritating. And interestingly, she doesn't have a Curio Balm. I thought she would have.
We're good to go.
Well, that solved that problem. Yeah, I had a feeling the moment it did Siren, that's what would be happening. Wow, it's still alive? Seriously? You should be like totes dead, my friend. Well, now you are. No, it's just drained some of my craft points, the bugger. Well, that's going to be annoying. Until we do that and get him off the battlefield. Ah. Again, that's rather frustrating. There's not much we can really do about that. And I believe that he resists magic. So there's no point in us using magic. There will come a point where he can't move any further. Now he's taking strength down just to really make life awkward. Watch Joshua do no damage now. Get ready. Oh, no, he did more damage than I thought he would. I thought he was going to do no damage at all. Delayed the inevitable there, my friend.
My. That was easy.
It was less than easy and more annoying, but we'll take it. It could have been worse. You've got cheaper moves, so we'll use you for it, so that's fine. Oh, there's a chest here. We found more Sepith. Hey, nice. There's a picture of you looting this chest inside. You decide to leave it alone. Right, I believe that's 9999 Sepith now. Because I got all the Sepith maxed out. So out of curiosity, I just want to test this. It's the... Right, let's just... I'm going to quickly back out of here. If this doesn't work, I'm going to load my game. No, it's not. It must be one where you need to complete the other doors, maybe. Which would make sense because it says I will give you a memory fragment. So it must mean complete all the other doors. And then that one will open. Which would make sense. 5,000 mirror. The dust in this chest is centuries old. You feel a very historical sneeze coming on. Yes, it's the kind of sneeze that comes around once in history. More chests, cool. Found threes too. Inside the chest was absolutely nothing. Nothing after nothing came bursting out. Yes, there's nothing because I took it. It's mine. I've not got anyone with threes equipped, and more importantly, due to the armament lines, I don't want to equip it. Yeah, we will try the Eastern Thug on you. I don't think he's going to die here. I don't think Estelle's going to do enough damage. Yeah, I was right. Although that was a better solution. Not the worst outcome, that, to be honest. It could have been much worse. Wow, he really doesn't like Joshua. That's not going to save him, though. He targeted the wrong person.
All right, what's next?
So we now have 9999 for all of the all of the sapper. Kind of pointless, but we've got it anyway. Another chest. Oh, loads of sapper I don't need. But the real treasure is knowledge. No, the real treasure is treasure. Give me the loot. All the loot. Line up every piece of loot you have and surrender it to me. I want all your loot and then some. I want everything you are, everything you have. It will all be mine. And now we have a save point because we're about to go into the area where we found Weissman the Faceless playing on the organ. Before we go there though, we're going to take a quick look around just to make sure that nothing has been left behind. And it looks like it is not. So with that in mind, let's see what happens next. Yep, there's the organ music. If he's back, it won't make sense. Allow me to congratulate you on making it here. Oh, it's those three. Haha, quite a surprise to reunite with you all in this way, let me tell you. Fate is a rather splendidly peculiar thing, is it not?
Yeah, you sure know how to make a guy crack a smile. You came all this ways to give little old me a fight. Circumstances as they are, it is good to see you again.
Ouroboros.
Yeah, I figured you'd be the ones waiting for us. Do we have any cards left we can whip out to avert this? Few Ouroboros members at once isn't what I call a fair fight, or even a winnable one.
Surely you jest, Estelle Bride.
You've grown wonderfully since our first encounter. I'm sure you know us much better than anyone.
I'm actually looking forward to finding you again, girlie. Don't let me down now.
Wow! We'll put the pressure on you guys!
There's no way we're walking away from this one.
Yeah, probably no point saying this, but take it easy on us, okay?
As if you, of all people, need us going easy. Your game was up a long time ago, con man. I'd heard many a rumor regarding the church's heretic hunter in the past, but I feared such rumors were almost downplayed after learning at the strength to slay the Faceless alone.
You certainly did a flawless job at deceiving us. I don't believe we have any interest in avenging his death.
But it's only right for us to repay our debts, and we certainly owe you one for swindling us. Here, so come on! Time for you to show your true colors and stop playing around.
Well, if that's what you really want, then there wasn't any point holding back against you freaks anyway. You got your wish. I hereby acknowledge you as heretics. Let the hunt begin. Kevin!
That's it! That's exactly what I wanted! You look every bit the monster I'd hoped you were. Just like us.
Don't even think about holding back, kiddo. Not unless you want to end up splattered on the ground.
Oh, I would have dreamed it at this point. By the time I walked through that door, my resolve was set. If I can't win here, I won't be fit to face him. So I'm gonna come at you with all I've got. There's no way in hell I'll lose.
Joshua! My. We've a spectacular performance in store for us, don't we?
Yeah, you're telling me. I'm fired up just thinking about it. Then may the curtain rise. Let us begin a carnival for the ages! Illusory and infinite, spectacular without end! Nice music. I mean, I can actually... Actually, no, I don't want to do it. We'll be wasting a turn. They're likely to resist that, so... We take a bit of damage, but nothing serious. I don't need the healing, but I want the buff. That wasn't as powerful as I thought it was going to be. I'm kind of disappointed by that, to be honest. Caused damage, but nothing serious. Oh, that was a straight... Ah, he's gone for his ultimate blow move. Against who is the question? Oh, it's interesting he's actually smoking. Oh, it's against Richard. Yeah, it's more the stopping the movement, which is kind of ironic. I've just done that, but I should be able to fix this quite quickly, to be honest. So. That one cures of status. Oh wow, they don't like that, do they? Okay. Right, because I'm getting annoyed, I'm going to actually do a move on you guys for once. If you're going to spam that, I'm just going to hit. So I'm going to hit you with something. Well, I can't. I mean, what I can also do is, if I'm getting really annoyed, I can just reload the game. I can just reload my game, and all I'll do is make it so that everyone resists fate and stop. It's easy for me to. I can be a cheating fucker as well. I can cheat just as well as anybody.
Guys, come on!
That'll do. That's a good one. That's fine. That's kind of useful, to be honest. Right, tell you what. Not got any craft points, do you? That's sleep just got you. That one just cures of normal status. I don't need to use that level yet. That's 4,000. Yeah. Go with that one. And while we do that... Let's hit you with a full-powered
As
Sakura
clouds fall,
Morning Moon.
Sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom. Sakura Morning Moon!
A full-powered one, that's quite dangerous. No healing, but he brought back the status effect. So it's good music. I like the music that we got here for this. The music's pretty awesome. The music's actually fantastic. I really like the music. Yeah, that's just annoying, but there's not much you can do about it. Just got to keep on spamming away as best we can. Yeah, abracadabra. Oh, that's annoying. But I don't know what blowing the size up does. I don't know if it actually makes any effect on their attacks. However, I don't want to find out. Ideally, I'd rather get it out of the way. That's interesting. Normally that move that I did, the one that I did before Earthwall, actually stops all attacks of any kind. Really? How did you miss? Honestly, how did you miss? And that feels kind of cheap, to be honest.
How do you like this?
Yeah, I wasn't ever going to hit them that, but that's okay. This is where I use one of my special items, which is that one there. To raise strength.
Yeah.
And you've got an EP heal as well, which is pretty useful. Joshua, what are you doing, you pillock? What are you doing? That's twice now you've let that idiot get out of your side.
Adorn your flesh with despair.
What are you doing, you pillock? You've got no chance against Lawrence if you're not going to attack like that. You can't hit a barn door, you're not going to do fuck all. Yeah, I got a feeling that might be one of those moves that pushes your way. Which again, are a little cheap in my opinion.
So beautiful.
Yep, it is. You know what's even more beautiful? You're off my battlefield. Get out of here. That way. Yeah, I'm going to take this one for extra craft points. That's what I'm going to do. Move closer.
Witness the dance of the bewitching bell.
Yeah, they had to go for it eventually. Which is fair, because I've used them.
Now burn to ashes.
Question is, who's it going to hit? All of us, that's who. I can give as good as I get.
Fall, Sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom.
I can give as good as I get.
Sakura's morning moon!
That's my retaliation. Don't know what damage this will do. Quite decent actually, not as bad as I thought. I quite like that, that was good. Yep, raise our strength, defense and speed. Get some buffs. Finish her off
Wanna see what I got?
before she gets a chance to even attack again.
Too slow. Head for wheel of time.
Don't you know me? That's not going to help you. Now it's time to whittle you down. Just in case it goes for a nest craft and it does insane amounts of damage.
Oh yeah!
He managed to miss. I'm not complaining. That's the first time that's happened. He does this big move and it does no damage at all. That's a shock. I don't have a problem with that. Now that he's on his own, it's becoming a lot more manageable. It's still a tough cookie, because it's still a tough cookie even, because he's kind of like Zin. He's their mirror of Zin. Very strong physical attacker, but takes a lot of damage in the way he is. It's quite tanky. Although bizarrely, he suddenly started missing all the time, which is a problem I had with Joshua earlier in the fight. I don't know why. And again, I'm not complaining. So the problem with this fight was all the status effects. That was the issue. Finish it, Richard.
An adequate performance.
Yes, it was adequate. We'll settle for that. It was adequate. An EP charge 3, a ruby gem, a Zoran powder, and there we go.
Bah! I underestimated you guys. Oh, I had a lovely time personally. I almost wish it could have lasted a little longer. You're messing with me, right?
Yeah, I think we're fine with stopping here.
Yeah, seriously.
Regardless, you defeated us, and with that, claim the right to challenge the fourth Guardian.
The first to be chosen by the Lord of Phantasma, and the last that you shall face. Defeating him will be no easy task. Yeah, but hey, you managed to give the three of us a real workout. Don't go screwing up now or I'm gonna kill you.
We won't.
Yeah, I'd rather with death at your fists, so count on it.
Oh, it appears our time is up.
For now, I bid you all farewell. Later.
And there we are.
Oh!
It's another warp circle.
Yeah, right. On the other side of the work circle awaits this area's final battle. You sure you're ready for this, Joshua?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Don't hold back for my sake. We can step inside as soon as you guys want.
Well, interestingly, I don't want to right away because I've got an idea. An idea that involves a tiny bit of grind, but not for experience. It requires a bit of grind for craft points. However, before I do that, I do want to very quickly go back to the base area. Because what I want to do is get a lot of cooking ingredients from the plant down here. Because with these, what we can do is do a lot of cooking. And because I've got so much mirror, and crucially I've also got so much Sepith, I can sort this out quite easily. Can't buy any more of that. This is where on Queen 3210's video you suddenly hear a few moments later, but I don't have that ability live. I can't stop time. Which is a shame for all of you people out there, but you're all thinking, oh come on, can you get on with it? And I'm like, I'd love to, but I can't. The game won't let me. Can't carry any more of that, or that, or that. Kibbled salt. Ah, perfect. Yeah, spent a load of money on fresh ingredients. I am Gordon Ramsay. How fresh is this? Because it's not fucking raw! Because, yep, there we go. So that's all of those. If I go to the cooking now, for example, amazing and sparkling, 14,000 with the strength and defense buff. So, realistically, yeah, the issue I've got here is I can only make 2 because of the prickly seed and the savoury pinion. So I can make 2 for now, but I can't make any more. Some ingredients you can buy from the tree, and others you can't. Like here, for example, they're ones that I can make loads of because of the fact that they also give speed. So realistically, I reckon, say 10 would give us 20. We'll do that for now. We'll make 10 of them. As for those, we can make probably... Again, I'd say I could do 10 of those, which cure poison and blind. Now, the crucial one is that triplet ice, because it raises craft points. So I want to try and get... Realistically... I'll go with 10 of them for now. Because I've got to be careful of the ingredients to spread them around. I mean, obviously I can buy more, but at the same time I want to be in a position to have them right time. They're great. And I've got Lucky Fang, I've got only 16, so I'm going to make 4 of those. No more than that. So I've got the Lucky Fangs when I need them. There was one down here that did like craft... That's the one, yeah. Craft points plus 50. They're very, very useful. I'm going to make 10 of those. Because that means I can always, if I've got the space in the room, if someone's like 150 or 140 craft points, give them one of them, they'll get their fully charged Ashcraft. Now, I did say that I wanted to get craft points because we are quite low on them. So we're going to very quickly go back to the Erbe Scenic Route. And then what we will do is we will take advantage here of being able to fight quite a lot of the lower enemies quickly. If there are any shining palms, I will also take them because they'll be very useful for Estelle. Nobody else really gets the experience from them. So it's kind of pointless anybody else. But you can see here, these, I can literally hold down the speed button. And it also gets me some ingredients as well. Like the aforementioned dragon beans, for example. And all I'm listening for is that ding.
We're good to go.
So this is where we're going to take a little bit of time, probably not too long, where we will hopefully be able to get our craft points up. I'm deliberately saying the full name because that abbreviation is problematic. In fact, that's actually not very fair. Saying it's problematic is underselling it.
Inadequate performance.
Again, I'm not really doing... This is not about grinding. Now, you can see this is not yet opened. So we're going to get somewhere else after this. Oh, we've been surprise attacked. That's annoying. Never mind.
Alright, what's next?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, let's carry on. That's the one downside to using the speed up mode. If you don't see the enemy coming, they can ambush you. Should be one here somewhere. There it is. Thank you, Critter.
Alright, what's next?
So this is not about level grinding. This is not about trying to get stronger. This has nothing to do with that. It's purely about acquiring craft points. Ow. That could have been worse. That could have been much worse. Oh, we missed. That would have been a death hit as well. Oh, wow. Now Estelle's failed to hit a barn door.
Alright, what's next?
I mean, yeah, that's annoying, but okay.
Alright, what's next?
So all I'm doing here is generating craft points. I'm not doing any more than that. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh. Well, this is going to be fun. Well, the advantage of that is we've actually got a lot of free craft points from being hit. The downside is it costs us like hit points and everything else, which is not ideal.
That's that. Let's move out.
And again, only 4 experience for that. Yes, so I would like to see what the next area holds, but I really need the craft points up before we can. So it might be that I tease this and we end the stream with a little bit of a craft points grind, which is not ideal, to be honest. It's not the way I want to do it. Well, unfortunately, say neither Estelle nor Richard
Let's move out.
are getting the craft points they need. So I've come back here because there's often quite a lot of enemies. This is helpful because it's getting us some damage. And we can even, actually, farm a few more points here. I'll be honest, it might be worth sticking this out. Because we're getting craft points when we're being hit as well.
My, that was easy.
Might have been easy, but we took quite a bit of damage in the process there, Richard. Don't undersell the experience. My, that was easy. Aside from the poisoning and the pain and the stabbing and the jumping and everything else, but yes, that was easy. Can't actually get away with tackling those without the shot. Oh, but this is useful. Joshua. Helpful. Okay. Nice. And the great thing here is, because it's a line attack, all Richard has to do is move out of the way. So it literally goes like this. Oh look, there's no one there. There's no damage. So that's where the tactical RPG elements come into play in the old school Trials games. And they do come into play in the remaster, well not the remaster, the remake even. In the remake it's the same. In the remake you do get quite a lot of moments where it's all about how you position your party.
Alright, what's next?
So we're back here at the start again. So we just circumnavigated, which is helpful. And with that, we've managed to get ourselves a little bit of experience. Not much, admittedly. But we have also gained quite a few craft points. Oh, nice. Right, let's see if we can get the Shining Palm. We're going to try it, people. Shadow Spear. You just Eastern Flood him. Dash Scream. Not this time. We've got 2 of them, but not all of them. Estelle, you can also go for Shadow Spear too. Yay! Well done. Nice one.
Alright, what's next?
So let's see the difference here. Look at that. Kevin, Richard, and Joshua, 19. Estelle, 268. It's still not the fastest way to get Estelle anywhere moving, but at the moment, it's one of the few ways that actually works, because aside from the boss fights, even she is, who's a few levels behind the others, is barely gaining any experience. It's like the game is saying that I'm over-leveled. I possibly am.
We're good to go.
And I say, I didn't think I'd be using this party, but it made the most sense given that Cassius was going to be involved. Nah, I don't like... because you can't get the jump on them, some of those enemies have the ability to instant kill you. And obviously, if that happens, you lose all your craft points. And it renders the whole thing pointless. So Joshua and Kevin now have theirs. So with this in mind...
Inadequate performance.
if I can get Richards to 200 as well, we'll be in position to carry on. Because obviously Sakura Morning Moon is a very deadly attack. It's not AoE like Joshua's obviously, but it has the advantage of being very, very strong. And we saw in the battle with the three of them, with Luciola and Walter and Blue Bonk, those three, we needed those quick, strong moves in the back. We needed them in the tank, realistically. Because that gave us the chance to essentially carve through them. Estelle hitting True Wheel of Time, for example, when she did, was a battle changer. That changed the tide of battle.
Inadequate performance.
We can actually quickly take advantage of this by running away. That one is the one that's strongest. And as he had the next attack, he was the one that had to go.
We're not done yet.
So this is nothing to do with leveling up Estelle, by the way. Just in case you're curious, all you people out there watching. Whether you're watching live on twitch.tv/Swishbone right now, or if you're watching at youtube.com/@SSWishbone. Either way, well, however you're watching this, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you, because without all you people out there, well, we'd be having fun doing this, but it wouldn't be quite as interactive. It wouldn't be quite the same. So, all you people, a huge thanks. And don't forget, on Thursday evening, we will be going back to Raccoon City when we once more play Resident Evil Requiem. I'm doing it on different days this week, purely because I have engagements on the Friday. And they're perfectly fine engagements, don't get me wrong, they're perfectly fine. But it's stopping me from streaming. This might be the one that gets away. Just looking at it, I get the feeling it's not going to work. Oh, we got it. Right at the end. Well done, Joshua.
Not done yet.
Meanwhile, good evening, Queen 3210. Seeing you jump in the chat there. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. What have you missed? Well, you missed a rather cool set of encounters, actually, because we've actually got into the next area. We had a rather epic battle for the ages at the very start of the stream, and we've had to find ourselves in a certain place where we fought some very, very challenging enemies. There's one more that awaits us, and in order to be able to do it, I'm cheesing getting craft points to my party members. And if I can get Richards up to 200, we will be in position to carry on. But you just got home after finishing work, did you? Well, hopefully it wasn't too bad for you today. As I say, I was in work earlier, so I know your pain. Uh-oh. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, that was lucky. We got away with that. That icon would have given it an instant kill, and it misfired and didn't do any damage. That could have been a party wipe.
We rule.
We really got lucky with that. I am more than happy to have got away with that. That's the danger of being caught out by surprise in this game. Sometimes the enemies will get the special benefits, and it can rinse your party. In many ways, it kind of like has parallels to SMT in that respect, where all of a sudden the game's like, yes, you're going to lose, basically. The game just decides, today is when you lose.
That was easy.
Well, there we go. So, with that in mind, we've now got Richard's S-Craft up to 200 as well. So we have basically 3 of our party members with craft points at maximum. So we're going to go into the 6th plane because watch where we are for this one. Do you recognize this place? Is this a place that is familiar? Do you recall this? It was from the 2nd game, where we literally trailed in the sky. Exactly right, that's exactly correct, Queen. This is the legendary Glorious, where I played the entire chapter in one take, live, until pretty much 3 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. So here we go. We're going through the warp point to the next place. And good job, memory indeed. Very good job. Oh, what the hell? What the ass? The Stairway to Heaven, is that it?
Where are we? Yeah, looks like our friends Pretz and Arena have a final battle in.
Yeah, it seems that way. I guess there's someone waiting for us right at the top of the staircase. Someone really powerful. Let's go. So, are we going to take any guesses on who's waiting for us at the top? I have my idea on who it's going to be. There's only one person I can think of, given that this door was Joshua's. Joshua was the one that opened this on the Erbe Scenic Route. There's only one person I can think of. You think Weissman? Interesting. Okay, we'll see if you're right. Welcome, orphan of a lost village. Greetings also to you, one who seeks atonement for his past transgressions. A stigma forever at his back.
Sorry for the wait.
Congratulations on moving your pieces this far across the game board. Should you defeat me, the final guardian, the end of this plane will finally be in sight. Of course, that is a very big if. Can I ask you one thing before we begin? Oh? Why? Why do you wear that mask and hide your face from us? Haha, what a foolish question. Because that is the will of my lord. What other reason could there possibly be? The real one. Your reason for being here is that the Lord of Phantasma wanted you to be. I don't doubt that. But you hiding your face from us isn't their will at all. Enough with the lies.
Yo, Joshua! Joshua!
You all knew, huh? Yes, sir. My own inability to face realities only make things harder for everyone else.
Hey, don't try to shoulder all the blame for yourself. I think we all had doubts, I know I did. Yeah, Kevin's right.
You seem to think you worked something out, but I haven't got the faintest idea as to what. If you're so sure you're right, why not go ahead and say it? That is, if you feel you honestly have the resolve to do so. I won't. You won't? Well, I state the obvious when I'll see for myself at the cracking that mask to bits anyway. What matters most right now is that we can't defeat you. There's no future for any of us. So right now, I'm just gonna leave who you are and really are out of the question. Not because I'm afraid to face up to the truth, but because I don't know what to do in the face of it. But because I must and will defeat you and overcome this trial before me.
Yeah, you're a hell of a stand-up guy, Joshua. I'm so proud of you. Heck yeah, I'm in.
It's time to pay you back for your role in the coup d'etat. I didn't think that was all it took to get your fighting spirit back. Very well then, do as you will. Defeat me and break this mask. Yeah, he summoned his dragon in.
Black Dragon! Yeah, here we go!
My name is Schwarzritter, rider of the Black Dragon and guardian of the Abyss. And in accordance with my pact with the Lord of Phantasma, I shall act as your next trial. Let the battle begin!
Right! You got it!
Yeah, the music that played at the very start of during the trailer for SC, if you remember that far back, people. And if you don't, well, I don't blame you. It was a long time ago. Right. I don't want to do anything like that for now. What I want to do instead, see if we'll try and cancel your art. Yeah, I don't want to do any of that stuff either. Let's see what he goes for in his move. Let me guess, if I'm right, the one that cancels arts, but it's interesting because it's a line move. And because it's a line, he hasn't been able to get on top of us. That's surprising. Yeah, it's not going to work. Tell you what will work, though. Yeah, that's fine.
Guys, come on!
Interesting, that didn't do what I expected it to do. I expected it to be a lot more up in our faces, up in our grill. I'm quite surprised. Right, I've got an idea here. Yeah, that'll do. Ah, that time it will go next. Right, this is where I need to actually do something as right, you're not weak to any, you're neutral. Out of curiosity, the good news is I'm going to get the chance to move as Kevin. Now I have an idea here. But it's going to depend on what happens in the outcome of this move first. There is one thing I can do which will... That damaged it but didn't do what I wanted it to. If I'm right, if I move, it's not going to make any difference to the magic. Because he's targeted Kevin. Normally, I would use the Spear of Lower. But I can still use Grail Sphere.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield. Grail Sphere!
That now gives us max guard. See? Nothing. Now, annoyingly, Estelle's has already worn off, but it does give us that optional thing to do things else, so it's pretty good. Now, the question here is... Can't see it working, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, it resists status effects. I thought it would. I just had a feeling that it would resist it. So I've got an idea instead here. As the strength is up.
Clouds fall, Sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom. Sakura's morning moon!
That did quite a lot of damage. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, he missed? I am surprised at that. That's a surprise. That kind of hurt them, but didn't do what he expected. Well, it wasn't the worst, to be fair. Right, Hellgate will... that won't get the pair of them, I don't think. Whereas Shadow Spear will, and so will Soul Blow. Shadow Spear's a kill move, so that's not going to make much difference. There's not much point. I'm going to hold on to Joshua's craft move for now. I'm going to wait. Kind of useful, this, because 2 of my party members have got max guard. So depending on where he attacks, it's actually not going to do as much damage as you think. Yeah, 3 of them did no damage. 3 of us took no damage. It was only...
wings and trample the earth below.
What the hell? Again, that wasn't the worst. That could have been much, much worse. Right. Okay. You don't have the La move. So for now, I get the feeling unless it counts as a. This might trigger. In fact, I've got an idea here.
Want to see what I got?
This drains health. This drains life from the enemy.
Too slow.
It won't be as effective because of where it's at, but it'll still make a difference. And now I've got another idea.
I will run no more.
Use the strength buff passive. That's almost finished it, surprisingly. Right, I've got an idea here. If it's come for me, this is a risk, but I'm going to go for it. No, it hasn't. So Estelle's going to take the damage here. There's not much I can really do about it. I was hoping that it was targeting Kevin because he was right in the middle. But it didn't. Normally when it goes in the middle for one, it stays with them and doesn't go anywhere else. But that hasn't happened here, which is a bit annoying, but what can you do? Luckily... She was confused, yes, but because her turn was not coming up, it wasn't as serious a threat as it could have been. Now, I've got another idea here. That's the one I want. Gives her a passive buff as well as healing. East End Thug. I mean, I approve in a way. Oh, so close, he's almost dead. In fact... There he goes. Now you are very much on your own, sir. And now it's just a matter of trying to wear him down. That's going to put him out of time. It's not going to work. And I'll be honest, right now, that's not my concern. Well, Estelle, instead, what you can do... I wonder if I've got any other ones that do something... Oh, hello! 3,000 and restores 50 craft points. That'll do nicely.
We're good to go.
Powerful, but not as powerful as I expected. So unfortunately, even with our highest levels, it's going to be very much a case of damage by moves, I think. Now. Nice one, that'll do. Just to keep the health up as best as we can. Because even if I go for my faster spells, I don't think it's likely to make much difference. Although it might tempt into an attack to cancel it, and that could be useful. So it feels weird hearing this music, to be honest. I can't see it working, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, no. Okay. I didn't expect that. It is more powerful. The magic spells are more potent. They do more damage to him. That much is true. You can heal yourself. You might as well. The irony being she's going to heal herself and then get extra healing at the same time. Well, that's not a bad thing. That's actually very helpful. Meanwhile, Kevin, I'd like you to also take advantage of one of those food items that I made, which is the Amazing and Sparkling. Extra strength and extra defense, or that can be extra speed, or that can just be extra defense by itself. However, it's the defense buff I want. And now Joshua gets to do a move. Oh, he missed. To be fair, he missed earlier as well. Ah, right, okay. This is where we have to do the same thing as earlier. Basically, what we've got to do is use our turns and just attack him. So that's now got rid of that move. That's a common defense spell. There's not much you can really do about it. Now, in the interim... Oh, he's missed again. I mean, it's not... I'm not complaining. It's good. Having got rid of the dragon, it's made our life a little bit smoother. It's not made it easier, but it's certainly made it smoother. Now, bizarrely, we're keeping him as close to here as we can. Because that actually does more damage than the physical moves, I think. But I think the physical moves are better at getting your craft points up. But it's nice music, this. It's actually... It's really relaxing, which doesn't make sense considering, you know, it's a big boss fight. It makes no sense to use such, like, relaxing music. It makes no sense whatsoever. Say, Dark Matter isn't much more damaging than the regular one. It actually isn't much more damaging. And yet, it, you know, it's like, it's really expensive as a spell. Yeah, you're better off using Soul Blower. But for now, I'm just going to East and Fun. And for you... Oh, that's frustrating. He's going to get free health back. That's going to be loads of health as well. It's going to be about 8,000 health, I think. Oh, it wasn't far off. That's really irritating, but there's nothing you can do about it. That's just RNG. It's worked in my favour as well, to be fair. I mean, like, there we go. It's got Richard back to full health too. this is probably one of the most repetitive boss fights you'll ever see, this people. In terms of method, this is like really rudimentary. See, Joshua's now at 100 craft points. But it's not enough for us to realistically use. Right, ideally, this is where I want, hopefully, to use a bit of Richard's craft points. It's an idea, this. It's a risk, but I'm going to go for it.
Be gone.
There we go. Cancelled his move. And as for you... extra craft points. Just keep Earthwall up. That's what I'm going to do here. Right, okay, I need to use the one for raising strength. Either that, or I'll tell you what I can do. There's an easy way to fix it on the next turn for a stealth.
Arise, Phantom.
Ah, now he's summoned the second one. Well, he was going to do that at some point. He was always going to do that. He was always going to summon an extra one at some point. And again, he's unfortunately... Again. This is going to hurt. It's only going to hurt Estelle and Kevin. Well, actually, no, it's not going to hurt any of them. Because Earthwall did all the protection for us. So Earthwall's helped.
Guys, come on!
So he's got much weaker defense, which is not a bad thing. Right, I tell you what, I don't really want to have to do it, but I am fed up of seeing him getting his health back. So I'm stealing your healing and using my S-Craft. You're not having your 3,800 health. You've had 16,000 health back. You're not having any more.
Ready?
And that's what we're going to have to do. Save it for moves like that.
Be gone. Arise, Phantom.
So he's able to summon multiple. That's even more. That's again. That's not challenging. That's just annoying. That's all that is. That's just annoying. It's extending the fight by arbitrary means. That's the way I see that. The only advantage I can see at the moment is they do seem quite... I don't want to say the word weak, but they seem to be less damaging. So that move's not going to do anything. Ooh. Critical.
As clouds fall, Sakura blooms. Fallen warriors gather in the
hang on, I just made a mistake. I should have attacked him physical and then used it. No matter, it's too late now. I'm not wasting the stalls.
Sakura's morning moon!
Yeah, see? Nobody home. Absolutely nobody home. So we are whittling him down, which is really, really useful. Yeah, quite powerful. Okay. I'll do. One's got full health. Oh, he steps into the ring. That's helpful. Yeah, you say it should be 4 on 1, not 4 on 4. I mean, again, you know, it's like we've been challenging it. We've been doing as much as we can. Again, we can't have it all our own way. So that's near full healing for one, and 2 of them are healed. Yeah, he's gone for Earth Guard. I had a feeling he might. Well, this is where what we want to do is try and use moves in the area. So, for example, White Gehenna could come in handy. Take away his guard. That'll really come in handy. And then he's not casting at the moment, is he? No, he's not. Right, because he's not casting. Get out. Okay.
Wanna see what I got?
Perfectly timed.
Too slow. Come for Wheel of Time.
Well done.
And down he falls.
We're good to go.
Indeed we are, Estelle. We are good to go. And that's a level up for you as well, to level 133. Got maximum sapith, not that we need it. We got the Blade Lord's emblem. Huh. Huh? Congratulations. You did as you said you would. You broke my mask. Yeah, we were right then. Yeah, it really is you. I called that the moment I saw him. I never thought I'd be so lucky to see you again. Not that I can imagine this reunion has much meaning for you at this point. You have no idea. That was
Scared, I think. I might have been given the chance to meet you again, but I knew from the start it was going to be short-lived. I knew I'd have to go through the pain of losing you a second time, so I tried to pretend I had no idea who you were to avoid it. That's why you ended up with that mask. It was my own weakness and inability to face up to the truth. Which is ironic considering that he's voiced by Johnny Bosch, who's all about facing up to the truth in Persona 4. Right? Precisely that. I was summoned within this world to act as the final strongest guardian. That much you already know. It was the Lord of Phantasma who called me. But they weren't the one who decided I should wear this thing. That was likely all of you. This world changes as a result of one's thoughts and desires. It's not at all impossible for that to be the case. Yeah, I thought so. Now, thanks to your efforts, my job here is finally done. To tell you the truth, with that Dragion to support me, I didn't expect you to actually win. Yeah, I barely did. With everyone here by my side at that. Well, working with others to achieve a goal isn't a sign of weakness. You become a lot stronger too, Estelle Bright. I'm impressed. You've still got some way to go before you can equal your father. No doubt. I won't get there by missing things. Just gotta keep at it, one step at a time. And as long as I adjust to her, I'm sure I'll get there eventually. Estelle. Haha. I hope you will. Let me take this chance to thank you for all you've done for Ren, too. I have to admit, I was a little concerned about how she would fare without me. But I see I have no reason to worry on that front. Oh! I can't imagine achieving what you want will be an easy task. But I believe that the two of you can do it, if you put your minds to it. Yeah, thanks. We won't let you down! I can't say I ever expected to have the chance to meet you again either, Colonel Richard. Fate truly is a funny thing. I quite agree, Second Lieutenant. Still, I'm happy to have been able to come and fight you. If nothing else, at least I now finally know what you're truly capable of, and not just when you're holding back. Haha. I hope you won't walk away disappointed. I certainly wasn't disappointed with your skills. You learned from the Divine Blade well. So, Kevin Graham, can you finally have complete confidence in your theory? Yep, every last shred of doubt in my mind's gone. I'll make sure everyone you care about gets home safe and sound. You can count on it, Lo. In that case, count on you I shall. I think this goes without saying, but the Lord of Phantasma is no ordinary foe. This won't be easy for you, but don't mistake what you need to do. Here, thanks. I'll take the warning to heart. Yeah, I guess this is it, huh? Haha, I'm afraid so. I can finally return to where I belong. Yeah, I delivered your sword to Karen, by the way. Thank you. Don't worry about us. We'll be resting in peace together. Well, Joshua. Yeah. Goodbye, Lo. And that breaks the seal at Erbe Royal Villa. Joshua! I'm fine. This is always how this is going to end. Besides, last time I lost him, all I did was act like a child who couldn't let go and worry him in his final moments. This time, I was able to properly say goodbye. I'm really glad. Well, I've done what I needed to know. I'll leave everything to you now, Kevin. Yeah, no problem. Now that you've defeated Valor Guardian, the path along the Scenic Route should now be open. Let's head on over. The one headed to Royal Villa, right? Got it. Indeed, the one heading to the Royal Villa. But that is not a journey that we will be taking tonight, because we have managed to pretty much get through the final part of this chapter, but who knows what awaits us on the other side. All I will say is, how many times have I got to pick up the phone with this series? I called that He Was Behind the Mask absolutely ages ago.
Don't use the same art design. Cover up the hair, people. Make it a real mystery in future. But nevertheless, we managed to get through that. Tonight's been really interesting. If you watch the archive, all the boss fights have been extremely challenging. They've really tested my adaptability and seriously tried my patience. But we got there in the end. So on Thursday evening, we are going to be back at 8 p.m. BST right here on twitch.tv/Swishbone, where I'm going to be carry on playing through Resident Evil Requiem. You can, of course, in the interim, go and check out youtube.com/@Queen3210, where we've got the recently completed series Dispatch, which is a brilliant series involving superheroes in a way you wouldn't expect. Do go check that out. You can also check out the ongoing playthrough of episode Aegis, the DLC for Persona 3 Reload, and many, many more. And on Saturday evening at twitch.tv/ChrisJT1985, you'll be able to watch him carry on cracking the seal of Spider-Man Miles Morales. Lots more content to come. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And hopefully the Lord of Phantasma reveal will be better than that one.